Hi there, Josiah David Fenimore back for another video. We are in Exodus chapter 18. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that God had done for Moses and for Israel, his people, and that the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt, then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back, and her 2 sons, of which the name of the son was Gershom, for he said, I have been an alien in a strange land, and the name of the other was Eleazar. For the God of my father said he was mine help, and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and wives unto Moses into the wilderness, where he encamped at the mount of God. And he said unto Moses, I thy father-in-law Jethro am come unto thee, and thy wife, and her 2 sons with her. And so Jethro started seeing that Moses was, a leader of people now. And so now he's going to go forth and bring his wife, Zipporah, and their 2 sons. And I'm interested to see how much more it talks about Moses' sons, because they was doing a lot of genealogy, lineage from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So we'll see. And Moses went out to meet his father-in-law, and did obeisance, and kissed him, and they asked each other of their welfare, and they came into the tent. And Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done unto Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and all the travail that had come upon him by the way, and how the Lord delivered them. And Jethro rejoiced for all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. And Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord, who hath delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of Pharaoh, who hath delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. Now I know that the Lord is greater than all gods, for in the thing wherein they dealt proudly he was above them. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifices for God, and Aaron came, and all the elders of Israel, to eat the bread with Moses' father-in-law before God. So Jethro is noticing and honoring God by saying, your God has helped you to bring you out of Egypt, and there's nothing that your God can't do, essentially. So Jethro gave sacrifice unto his God, unto the great I Am, and praised Moses and his people for coming out of Egypt. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood by Moses from the morning unto the evening. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, What is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning unto evening? And Moses said unto his father-in-law, Because the people come unto me to inquire of God. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and another, and I do make them know the statutes of God and his laws. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, The thing that thou doest is not good. Thou wilt surely wear away both thou and this people that is with thee, for this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. Hearken now unto my voice, I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou the people of God no word, that thou mayest bring the causes unto God. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people abide with them able men, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness, the place such over them, to be rulers of thousands, and rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s, and rulers of 10s. And let them judge the people at all seasons. And it shall be that every great matter that shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for thyself, and thy shall bear the burden with thee. If thou shalt do this thing, and God command thee to so, then thou shalt be able to endure, and all this people shall also go to their places in peace. So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law, and did all that he had said. And Moses chose able men out of all Israel, and made them heads over the people, rulers over thousands, rulers over hundreds, rulers over 50s, and rulers of 10s. And they judged the people at all seasons. The hard causes they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went his way into his own land. So that's a cool little tidbit about how Jethro was able to help Moses navigate the people a bit, because at one point he was having all of them come to him for an issue one at a time, regularly, on a regular basis. And then he was like, okay, this is not working. This is going to wear you out if you have to talk to all of these people throughout the whole day. You spend your whole day talking to the people about their matters and deciding for them about God, by God. So make some judges over them. And so I think that's probably the beginning part of Judges in Israel, was when Moses was set up to be the judge over them for God, and then Moses chose counselors of men over others. So that's chapter 18. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.